Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where a creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a birthday card using the Simple Birthday Stamp Set, along with the Amber Autumn Stamp Set, the Stylish Shapes dies, and the Gathering Leaves embossing folder, okay? So before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over some buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Wrapped in Cheer Paper Pumpkin Kit. You have until November 10th to subscribe to get this particular kit. It's going to make 8 goodie boxes. Mossy Meadow is the stamping spot. We also have the Abundant Joy add-on dies for $12 that coordinates with October, November, and December paper pumpkin kits. And I do have a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have Shop, Earn, Redeem, Repeat. It's our Stampin' Rewards program where you earn 10% on all orders, $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. Redeem rewards on future orders. Track and save rewards in your online Stampin' Up account. Rewards expire after 12 months of the earning date. And you do need to opt in order to take advantage of this rewards program, okay? Next, we have our Best Starter Kit offer ever. You get to choose $125 worth of product in your starter kit and pay only $35 plus tax. Your shipping will be free. Or you can choose to spend $99 plus tax and choose $189 worth of product in your kit. The kits are the same. You get $90 worth of products for free with your spend amount. You have until October 31st, 2025 to take advantage of this special. We would love to have you join Stampin' Up's family of creators, okay? Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up products. I'm asking just $35 for each box. Shipping is included. If you're interested, email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. All right, and that is all of our buzzworthy business for today. So let's get started on this card. First thing we're going to do, get our card base here of Old Olive, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and we're going to burnish that score line down. And then I am going to get some basic white here, and we're going to stamp our sentiment for the front of the card. And we're going to be using Cajun Craze ink, and we're going to stamp "You're Simply the Best" right in the middle, just like that. Then we're going to get our inside of our card. And this piece for the inside is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I know that's different for my insides, but we have a big stamp to stamp on this piece, so I needed to make it a little larger than what I normally do. So this says "Happy Birthday." And we're going to stamp that over to the, what is this? The right-hand side. I almost did this the wrong way. I was like, why am I doing it to the right-hand side? Because I had the paper the wrong way. So we're going to put this right here, like so. Just like that. That's so pretty. Okay, so that is all of our stamping done. So we're going to get a circle die from the Stylish Shapes to die cut this out. And then I also have some of the Earth and Toned metallic specialty paper. I've gone ahead and die cut the neck size up in Stylish Shape circles with that. And we're going to emboss a piece in the Gathering Leaves embossing folder. Okay, so let's get out our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine so we can go ahead and die cut and emboss. Okay, so I have those die cut out and embossed here. This piece of the Earth and Tone metallic, which is a brown, it is a 1 1/4 by 5 3/8. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish putting our inside piece together. I have a strip of the Designer Series paper. Oh, I didn't tell you what Designer Series paper I was using, did I? We're using the Gathering Together Specialty Designer Series paper. Goodness gracious, I don't know how I forgot to tell you that. So let's go ahead, and I have a piece of Earth and Tone specialty paper as well to put on the inside. I'm gonna get my silicone craft sheet because I want to put this glue close to the bottom here to get our pieces on. Hopefully I didn't go up too high. But we are going to put the metallic paper on first, right at the bottom, just to give some separation from the color of the card base and the designer series paper that's going on the inside. Oh man. Okay, so we're going to set this aside to let it dry a bit while we work on our card front. So I have a piece of the earth and toned paper that is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and I went ahead and cut a square out of the inside so we can save that paper. And I'm going to put a piece of designer series paper on there that's 5 1/4 by 4, and I think I want to use Stampin' Seal. So I'm just going to put some Stampin' Seal around the outside edges of this designer series paper. And we're going to try to get this lined up on here. Ooh! It's just a small little border. Okay, so we have that done. And then the next piece that we need to layer together, we have some more earth and tone specialty paper. This is 3 by 3, and we have some designer series paper that's 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Let's see if I have better luck with the liquid glue. I don't like using liquid glue on the front of the foil sheets. And this paper is specialty because it has champagne foiling on it. It says champagne foiling, but it might be gold. Okay, so we have that. And then we have another piece here that we're going to layer. We have some designer series paper that is 1 3/8 by 3 7/8, and a piece of the earth and tone that is 1 1/2 by 4. And we're going to glue this together. Trying to be careful because I don't want that to move around. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to take this piece and our piece that we embossed, and we're going to just lay it across like this. Okay, so let's get our silicone craft sheet again, because I'm going to put the glue on the back of the back side of this, and we want to make sure it doesn't get on our desktop. So let's go ahead and see where we can set this on here. Just like that. You want to make sure your corners are on the background there. Okay, so we'll give this a second to set, and we're going to go back to our inside piece, get our scissors, and trim away all the extra bits. Okay, so now we can add this to the inside of our card base. So let's bring that back in. Where's my Stampin' Seal? Is here. Told you this is a big image to put on the inside. So we're gonna just line this up in here, just like that. That is done. We can go ahead and trim this off, trim off the extra bits on this. Being very careful not to get glue where you don't want it by dropping pieces. Now we can glue this down to our card base. Let's see, which way do I want this to go? I think I like it this way up. This way up, like this here, just like that. Ooh, this is so pretty. I don't know why I said which way up, because I already have my embossed piece going a certain direction. So now what we're going to do is take our 3x3 piece. Oh, I close up my glue. I'm going to take this 3x3 and glue that down right in the center of our card front. I want to try to get this as central as possible. Just like this. Then we're going to take this piece and we're going to sit this along the side of our 3x3, about right here. That looks pretty good. Just make sure it's straight. As straight as Shauna's gonna get things. We're gonna do that. Then we're gonna layer our circles together. So let me put a little bit of liquid glue behind our sentiment. Put that on this circle. Whoa. Then we want to add Stampin' Dimensionals, which I'm thinking I should have did before I glued that down because I don't want it to move while I'm putting the dimensionals on the back. So I have 3 Stampin' Dimensionals and I'm going to put in the back of this. I say 3, but now I'm looking at look like I want to put one more. I think I'll put one more right there. You guys know I love my dimensionals. Okay. So this, oh, see, that's what I wanted to avoid. My sentiment in the front sliding around. You have to give it time to dry on this foil. So we're gonna put this about right there, like so. Make sure that's straight on. Then we're just gonna add some bling and we'll be done with this card. So let me get my Take Your Pick tool. For the bling, we have our Cajun Craze and Gold Dots. These are an online exclusive part of the Gathering Together suite of products, which is the designer series paper. And it has stamps and dies as well in the embossing folder. Let's see. We want to use a big one here. Let's put one here, a smaller one down here. Come on, stick down. And let's put 2 up here. And I want one more, but where do I put it? Where do I put it? Is this 3 different sizes? It sure is. So let's get a small one. Let's get one of these smaller ones because I used a medium and a big. So let's get a small one. How about we put that on the actual? No, because this popped up and these are kind of, I don't know. Let's put it right here, right here. You guys help me out. I'm gonna put it here because I'm gonna mail this card. So I have to make sure it's not too much dimension. So that is our card done. Isn't that nice? You're simply the best. Happy birthday. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.